Okay, and we're back with more of Final Fantasy X. We finished up the main story last part, and today we're gonna kick into like the actual bit of end game, the final bits. We're like, I'd say 99% done with the story. There is technically a little bit of story left with one of the optional dungeons that we might hit today. But I have some other stuff I want to take care of first. Step one, I think, is I want to get myself some no encounters armor. Just because I'm going to be doing a lot of running around for the post game. Sometimes I'm going to be trying to fight enemies, sometimes I am not. And it would be very useful to just have no encounters armor. You can actually now just do this through like the HD version. I think if I just hit escape and then I go to special features, yeah, there's like increase or decrease enemy encounter rate. You can just turn it off. Supercharge your characters, auto battle. I don't even know what auto battle does in this game. Like, I don't know if it's smart or not. There's a hide the user interface that's kind of cool. And then yeah, turbo speed if you want. I'm not going to use any of that because that feels like it's not really in the spirit of doing a 100% playthrough if I just start using like effectively cheat codes. So we're going to do things the old-fashioned way. The ways you can get no encounters armor, it can drop from ghosts or wraiths, enemies in Cavern of the Stolen Faith, and I believe they show up in the final optional dungeon. They can be. You can also craft it onto your armor using customize. But you need 30 purifying salts. I don't know if I even have any of those. I might have like one. I don't think I have 30. There is an easy way to get 30 of them, however. Check. I have one. You can starting off, you can steal them from ghosts, although it's their rare steal, so it's a lower likelihood of getting that. You can kind of get around that. Oh god, I'm choking to death. Oh no. This is perfect. So, sonar. Let me go to sonar. We are going to craft Master Thief on a weapon for Riku, which will allow us to always steal the rare steal first. Well, should. And I should be able to do that if I'm not mistaken. Oh, do I not have? I thought Master Thief just needed. Does it go on armor? Maybe it goes on armor. I thought Master Thief just needed some of the items that I've already got from Remian Temple races. No, am I? Oh no, okay, it does go on armor. Interesting. Okay, it's Pendulum. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that in some armor for Riku. So let me just real quick. Sure. Stoneproof. We're gonna go with this. I don't know if this matters or if this is a bad idea. Whatever, it'll be fine. Not this soft shield. Soft Targe? Riku? Yeah. We'll slap this on her. We'll go do some catching and some capturing and stuff. This is going to be a good idea just to have something that has this available. Buccaneer. Okay, beautiful. So now she's much more likely to steal rare items. I want to check something first. If we go to the fight monsters, I want to see... If I go to Thunder Plains, I am missing... Oh, maybe I'm not. I need, I believe, 5 of each of these Drake-type enemies. What have we got here? Got 10 of you. I don't think any of you are Drake-type. Macalania? Are any of you? What's an Iguion? Wait, is Marusu? Actually, I've got 5 of both of those, so it doesn't matter. Mafdet, Ziphos, no, don't need any of that. Calmlands, I don't think there's any out here. Yeah, no, none of those are gonna be it. Gagazet, oh, there definitely is one out here, and I probably didn't capture enough of it. I think there was one up here. Armand, Darkflan, Grenade, Grendel. Grendel's the Yeti type. What the hell's a Bashura? No, I thought... Okay, wait, what's a Grendel then? Yeah, I can afford to blow a little bit of money. I just want to figure out what we're fighting here. Oh, it's one of you. Okay, no, I don't want one of you. What I'm looking for are the big, like, dragon-type lizards that Orin normally would be the go-to for. What the hell's a Bandersnatch, then? No, this is just a wolf. Because we're gonna need... Araman is the flying thing. Darkflan Grendel, that's the plant. Grendel's the big weird thing. Behemoth. No, none of these are... Okay, the dragon type. That's fine. Kilika... What's a Deinonyx? And a Rigora. What are you? You're probably the little fast lizards, aren't you? Oh my god, he got the first attack. Oh, he made a poor choice in doing that, though. Beautiful. Alright, nothing there. Mushroom Rock. Lamatsu, are you... Yeah, we need a bunch more of these. Okay, so we need to head to Mushroom Rock. Probably the low road would be my guess, and capture 4 more of those. Thunder Plains, we're gonna go try to find, I think, these. Yeah, we're gonna try to find one of these. So Mushroom Rock, I'm guessing that's low road, and then Thunder Plains. And then, is there anything else I need? Beaconal, do you have any? I think Mashusu is one, but we've already got 6 of them, so that's fine. Stolen Faith Cavern. Oh, is there one in there? Oh, there is. Okay, so we need to go Cavern of the Stolen Faith and look for more of those, which is a little concerning. Cavern of the Stolen Faith isn't the easiest place, so let's go get 4 from Cavern of the Stolen Faith to start with, and then we will swing back, hit Mushroom Rock and Thunder Plains afterwards, because those will be easier to grind out. We also potentially could run into our ghosts out here. And when we do that, we will bring out Riku and see if she is able to steal any purifying salts off of them. and then potentially we get lucky and they just drop some armor. I don't actually even care which piece they drop, because the real like trick here is that when you have no encounters armor on, you're not getting into fights, so it doesn't matter who's in your party. So you can kind of put it on whoever. So we should be alright. We've already cleared this area too once. Oh, I should switch everybody's weapons to their good weapons. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's get Riku out here real quick. There's really no reason for me not to swap over to their ultimate weapons at this point. Like, I was kind of avoiding it, like, earlier in the game, just because it's like, you know, I'm trying to... You know what? Capture that.
Farewell.
Sweet. We'll do some capturing while we're here. Why not? That's what we'll do. Everybody get your capture weapons out. Waka, you are getting your catcher, and Titus, you are getting your taming sword. We'll do some capturing. Can't hurt. We're here to capture those dragons anyway, so might as well just capture everything. Like, we'll capture one of these. I can't capture that because that's going to be a robot. Neat. If we're lucky, Orin, can you just... Titus? Wonderful. Mech Hunter cannot be captured. Alright. We'll be fine. Somebody has a level? Waka, you gained a level? Alright, that's fine. If we're lucky, we'll run into our dragons nice and quick. That's a magic pot. I guess we'll just try it, right? Immediately wrong answer. Yuna, just fix all of these idiots. Alright, beautiful. Oh, okay, try it again. Magic pot. Nice. I don't remember what the reward is for getting 5 of these right. Like, if you get all 5 right, what you actually get as the reward. Let's go here. Alright, we got it wrong. Nice. Getting a little concerning. I may just run from the magic pots for this bit. There's really no point in me fighting them. None of you are what I want. Okay, Waka. Let's just keep capturing stuff. If nothing else... Ooh, Orin's gonna take a bunch of damage. Also, he's gonna attack the wrong target. Curious choice. We're not even getting particularly good XP from here anymore. That's okay. No, I don't really want to fight you. You know what I will do though, just 'cause it'd be fun to see what happens?
Meeny, miny, mo.
I choose all of them. That was the wrong choice. It gets Titus some progress towards his next overdrive. It's fine. Okay, there's a save sphere coming up. We'll be able to use that to reset everybody's health. Now we can just run around near the save sphere. Oh my god, why is it just like all magic pots today? Get out of here.
Live and let live.
I don't want to fight you. Oh. Why is that chest still sealed? Strange. Oh my god.
I'll be right back.
Dude, there's like 10 different enemies in here that I haven't seen yet. Just getting terrible luck on this. Dude, why? Why is it always magic pot?
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Get out of here. Cavern of the Stolen Faith, not Cavern of the Magic Pot, you weirdo. There, that's more like it. Yeah. Let's armor break him. I probably should power break him too, to be honest. Oh, much better. Little concerned by how hard he's hitting Auron, but we're fine. Oh, they can't even be captured. How am I fighting so many different enemies in here that can't be captured, but I still don't have, like, 3/4 of the enemies you can capture in this place? What is going on? Alright, Titus, start training to become Yuna. Oh, shit. Right, this is how you spawn this. Haha, that was a mistake. Okay, wait. So there's Dark Yojimbo. If I just, like... Yeah, I was like, can we just not... Can I run up behind him now? Can I get the jump on Dark Yojimbo? Oh, these are dangerous. Yes, very dangerous. Everyone's asleep and blind. Magic doesn't wake people up. So they aren't going to get woken up by this. Can I capture at least one of these? Just so that I have one. Yes. Here's my thoughts. Yuna has free casting while she has her ultimate weapon equipped. I shouldn't attack with Titus. I should defend. And then have Yuna Null Blaze the party. And now have Titus attack. Oh, this is still stupid. They're still just gonna put me to sleep. I want to see if Auron is able to hit these guys hard enough to basically instantly kill them. Problem. Oh, they can counter with pollen even when the attack misses. Okay. So we're gonna want Yuna to Esuna Auron to get rid of the sleep and the blindness. Probably look at healing some people soon too. So let's, yeah, Asuna, Auron. And then Tidus is gonna haste Yuna. And then Yuna's gonna start healing people. Starting with Auron, because he's really close to dying. And then Auron is gonna see if he can just one-shot this guy. Yes! Okay, we have a solution to this problem. We just have Auron run in there and hit it real hard. Thankfully, right now, all the Yuna's spells cost 1 MP, so I can basically just do this for free. Like, even if we take a little bit of damage, not a big deal at all. Yuna, just keep healing. Get Auron topped back up. Tidus, just defend. Yuna. Screw it. Who needs some healing? Tidus needs a little bit more. I honestly might as well use Kiraga. Why am I not? The whole point is that my spells cost 1. I should just use the most powerful one. That would be smarter. I'm curious if I can just run up behind Yojimbo now and get to that save point. Oh, this is annoying. Waka.
Yeah.
Nice. Not so nice.
Yeah. See ya.
Okay, we're good. Riku can just one-shot those robots if we want. Like, thankfully, her steel does still work on just like insta-killing robots. Yeah, we do have a solution to these guys now too. We just switch over to haste on Auron, switch in Yuna, and throw up a Null Blaze. And then Auron can start capturing. Perfect. Perfect.
Farewell.
I'm not going to worry too much about leveling right now, because we're going to get plenty of XP today. So let's just... Can I get to that save point?
Live and let live.
Also, not sure if if the hallways and the rooms here have different enemies. They might. Well, we made it to the save point. If I turn the corner, is Yojimbo standing there? Oh, there we go. That's what we were looking for. Let's haste everyone. And then have Yuna put Shell on everyone.
Veil of light, ward wizardly might.
Because those dark elements are probably a problem. Okay, one Nidhogg down. I also probably want to capture these guys as well. Which is probably going to be a pain. I'm guessing that they are super resistant. Capture them all, you got it. It's going to be a while. This is not going to be a quick plan here, but we will get things eventually. Welcome to the end game of Final Fantasy X. Just all captures all the time. Alright. Armor break. Sweet, that'll help. Oh, Osmos is bad, though. We don't like that. I might want to teach Yuna Osmos. Oh, do they cast Osmos as a counter on death? Gotcha. That's a problem. I mean, there's only so much capturing you can do along the way, though, because you don't get capture weapons until you reach the Calm Lands, which is, like, the end of the game. I did go back and do, like, one sweep through the main area, just to kind of, like, capture what I could casually get along the way, but there's a bunch of stuff like this, like Cavern of the Stolen Faith, and then, some of the other endgame areas where it's just, like... Thunder Plains at the end of the game? Yeah. Yeah, it's like I went back and... I think you can even go a little farther back than Thunder Plains. You can go all the way back to the beach by Mihen before, you know, getting to actual endgame. It's fine. Catch them is the real test? No, the real test is dodging 200 lightning bolts. No, you can get... I did it. I literally did it. Like, you can go back and watch. You can just walk back to, Mihen Beach. Like, it's from the Calm Lands. Yeah, you can get through there, though. Go watch the streams if you want. Like, I did it. That's how I got all my captures. It was the first thing I did when we got capture weapons, is to take a long walk all the way back to the start of the game. I'm not gonna lie, I might have been able to go farther back than I did. Nope, it's not modded. That's a thing you can do. Because I didn't actually... I forgot how you get back past Macalania Beach. I thought that it was, that they just, like, cleared the rubble. I forgot they just put some random boxes in that you can just walk up for no reason, which looks really weird. So I didn't even check if the boxes were there when I was there. It's entirely possible that I could have gone much farther back, which would have been really nice, because if I could have gotten to Besaid before the Dark Aeon spawned in, man, that would have been nice. But it's fine. We're all good. I didn't do anything super thorough. I tried to catch like one of each enemy type that I ran into, and I think we did reasonably thorough. I was able to get Auron's final weapon, like the sigil for his final weapon, so that was nice. Do I want to do anything with these guys? Might as well haste. Right now, I'm just trying to capture more of the dragon-type enemies, primarily. Because if I can get... I think it's 5 of each of them. You get the species creation, which gives me purifying salts, which gives me no encounters armor, which is really useful. You could use the like little built-in cheats here to do the same thing, but whatever. I'm not gonna rely on the nicety features from the HD version for this. It's fine. Oh, I healed the wrong person.
Farewell.
Where do we want to go? I could go this way. I want to go Shell or I want to backtrack? Is there anything good on backtracking? Not really. I think we'll go forward through Yuna's area for Tidus.
go so easy on you next time.
Alright, clear out of there. We're good. I even found a unique cutscene with Lulu that I'd never seen before. When I did the backtracking. Because we reached the far plane before we did Cavern of the Stolen Faith, we found Lulu standing in the far plane. And she was like wondering why, quote, she wouldn't appear. And I was like, man, I wonder who she's talking about there. I wonder if it's who I think it is. And then we cleared Cavern of the Stolen Faith here and came back. We actually got to see her talking to the ghost of her former summoner. So I was like, yeah, there's actually a little extra cutscene that I'd never seen before. Because I don't think I'd ever bothered going back to the far plane at that point. You don't really usually have a reason to be there. Let's just have Riku take care of this. Nothing. Ugh. Poison. Poison's so lame. Screw it. I don't even need to be poisoned. Let's... Let's do it this way. Boom. Perfect. Keep working on these captures. I still need a bunch more of those dragons. I think I need like 3 more of them. Wish there was a way to like force which encounter you were getting. Like to target this, or like just exclude the magic pots. They're so annoying. I don't want to fight them. Like they're definitely not worth the effort to like do the little mini game on. Not what I'm trying to grind for a specific enemy capture anyway, 'cause it takes so long to do. Oh, well this is handy. Ghosts. Let's see if we just get lucky and we can do it this way. We'll steal some stuff. Farplane Shadow. That's not what I wanted. I want Purifying Salts. I've even got Master Thief armor on you. Screw it. Ace Riku. I told you I didn't go back to Besaid. I went back to the beach by Mi'ihen. Like you can walk all the way back to the Mi'ihen beach, but you can't go backwards. I don't need to prove this because I did it because I have their weapons before I got to Sin. Like that's just a thing you can do. Let's... Why won't you let me... I swear... Oh, this is gonna kill her. Well, that's okay. We'll just kill this and see what it drops. I have Master Thief on her. I swear I should have been stealing Purifying Salts from you, but... bye, Riku. Let's... Screw it. We'll get her back up.
You couldn't reach the far plane.
Yeah, Yuna, you don't say. Bring Tidus back up. Well... Screw it. We got Riku back out here. Let's steal some more. Can I get some Purifying Salts, please? God damn it. What if we bring Tidus out here? And we haste Riku again. And we'll just try some more stealing. Can I get some Purifying Salts? Farplane Shadows. I swear you're supposed to have Purifying Salts. Like, it should be ghosts and raids are the, like, option for this. What is... Nothing. I don't remember which part it is because I didn't care, because I'm not gonna lie, man, I didn't think I'd have somebody coming into my chat and trying to argue with me about what I did in my own playthrough. Like, what I demonstrably did because I have Auron's final weapon at that point. Which you can only get by capturing enough things that you would need to go backwards.
Yeah.
Because it's 10 area or species creation, which you couldn't get at that point in the game unless you backtracked a whole pile. Go to here. Let's grab Waka. We'll just have Waka kill this.
Yeah.
I can't believe I haven't found any more of those dragons. Like, what the hell, man? They just not show up in the hallways? Okay, listen. You're gonna be ex-chat member pretty soon if you don't drop it. Like, the attitude needs to go, or you need to go. Gonna leave it there, let you figure it out yourself.
See ya.
Alright. Spin in some circles for a bit. I need more dragons. Nothing here except these. Maybe I go back to the room?
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I'm wondering if it's like they only appear in the rooms, not in the hallways. That could be. Like, usually this game isn't... Oh, what the hell? Okay, I wasn't expecting to find these here. This is a little annoying. Let's go for Waka. Screw it. I'd rather have it dead than captured. These are like a unique one too, so they don't count towards species creation, so just get rid of it so that it doesn't become a problem. Unless there's a Marlboro species. Oh, that's concerning. Uh-oh. Okay, sweet. We got one anyway. Nice. I don't think there's a Marlboro species creation, but maybe there is. Automatically a problem. Yeah, they're not great. I don't think I had these guys. Let's grab some of these. Probably a good idea. At least they come in packs of 3. Why are they all going for Titus? What the hell, man? Okay, packs of 3, that makes it nice and easy, because then you'll need to run into, like, 3 and a bit of them, and you're fine. I really wish I knew where it was that you need to catch dragons at. It's very strange that I'm not running into more of them. Like, I've seen plenty of this group, which, whatever, they're fine, but, yeah, if we got that thing out of the way, grab Riku. It's definitely not after the airship, man. Like, 100% it's not after the airship. And also, just as a note, if it is after the airship, that even more makes my case that it's an endgame activity. The whole point was that you were like, I do all my captures along the way. Which, that's, like, not a thing.
I'll be right back.
Because the earliest you can even get capture equipment is the Calm Lands. And then you can only reach back to Mi'ihen. And like, I definitely know it wasn't after the airship, because I already had Yojimbo at that point. Which means I'd cleared this, which means I wouldn't have been able to see that scene with Lulu on the far plane, because I wouldn't have been able to reach the far plane. Like, I'm not going to be gaslit into what I did in my own playthrough, man. Like...
Enough.
Let's just kill this. Hopefully this won't bad breath us and ruin this, but I think we'll be fine. Ooh.
Yeah. Farewell.
Where are all of these frickin' dragons at? Got corals and Marlboros and everything else in this cave. The hell? I mean, the corals in this are really close to, like, what they were in 9.
Farewell.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if they were in 8 or 7. I don't remember any other 2D sprites at all. They were in some of the 2D games, but it's so long since I played any of those late game enough to get to the corals that I don't really remember what they end up looking like. Grab a bunch of this, which isn't that useful on Auron at the moment, but whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Check this out.
Okay. How much health do you have? And how much of a problem are you going to be? That much of a problem. Got it. Alright. I don't think Protect works against that.
Enough.
Okay, we got one. That's a little bit of a concern. Because if I'm getting one shot by Karma at this point, we might need to wait to capture more of them until I can reliably, like, 1 or 2 shot them. Or until I've got much higher health that I can survive that, because that is going to be an issue. I probably should have healed Titus. He'll be fine. One graphic, all their models, some of their 2D models look silly as hell. Oh, a lot of the old ones look really goofy. A lot of the enemies, to be fair. You see what I mean about how similar they look to, like, 9, though? Because, yeah, they look super, super close to the model they had in 9. Like, to the point that I almost wonder if they just reused that model in this with some, like, slight touch-ups. With how quickly these games are getting cranked out, it's wild. They have a hood in 9? I don't remember them having a hood. Oh, it's like a main, isn't it? Also, that's not the one I'm thinking of in 9, because that's red. There was definitely like a whitish one in 9. Maybe it had a different name. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was like a variant. They're in Whatchamabucket's castle.
I'll be right back.
Okay, more of these guys. Oh, that's perfect. I was gonna switch Waka out for Riku anyway. Actually, do I bother, or do we just kill this? Maybe we just kill this. I'm thinking, yeah, that's a better option, is just get rid of this thing and see if we get the drop. Because that's my other option for getting no encounters, is just getting the drop here, and then I can come back and do the farming later.
Take that.
They drop items when they're captured, right? Magic Arm Guard. I don't suppose that's, Did I happen to get no encounters? No, I got NP plus 10. Great. Let me just check something real quick. There's a possibility that I got no encounters on a weapon and didn't even realize it. You can get no encounter weapons as a potential drop from Gesgano. I didn't pay attention to my, like, drops from him. So it's entirely possible I'm just sitting on a, like, no encounters weapon. Watch me for, like, Kamari. Because I think he's guaranteed to drop either an armor or a weapon. And if he drops the weapon, it's got the chance to have the, no encounters on it. Yeah, no dice. Alright. Just real quick again, make sure I didn't, like, kill a ghost. The last ghost I killed didn't drop one and I didn't notice it. Yeah, alright, nothing. guess it's just gonna be we have to kill enough of these things to find some dragons. Maybe I... Okay, so leaving the final room causes Yojimbo to spawn. But we can just teleport back out. I'm trying to think, was the one that I saw in that final room? Because maybe we just go to the final room and then run around there for a little bit and see if he shows up. That could be a possibility. And no. Only downside there is that there's no save sphere, so I can't reset my MP if I need to. Let's just have Auron kill one of these, right? And then we leave.
Live and let live.
I think that might have been my 10th capture. I know I've cleared a couple groups of them. Maybe that was only my 7th? That might be my 7th, not my 10th. Whatever, we'll see. It's free, so we'll take it. No, I don't want... I feel okay. The hallways are definitely spawning a different set of enemies, because I didn't run into any magic pots out in that room. Weird. Okay, so... Bizarro World enemy layout. Got it. Now... Keep working on these. Ugh. No thank you. Steal off of you.
Farewell.
Alright, what do we got in here? Can I get... a dragon? Oh, lame. Oh, sweet, never mind. Dodged it. Oh, we got our capture limit on these. That's cool. Now I can just straight up ignore the Ebaj. Go see, what's up? We're farming for dragons. I'm not having much luck, but we're attempting to farm for dragons. I need like 3 more. I've found 1 this entire stream. RB dragons, yes. We're dragon hunting. Is there nothing in this room? I'm starting to think this room might not have encounters enabled in it. Alright, well then, let's head back to the main room. I am imagining dragons. One might say that. One wishes one wouldn't, but one might. Can I... Wait. Why are we getting a cutscene here? We've already got you.
You are a fading dream, but one touched by reality. Spirit will not forget its reality, nor the one who saved it. Run, dream, run on. Pass beyond the waking, and walk into the daylight.
I got a strength sphere? What the hell is that? I just wanted to go look at the actual faith. I can't even go back in there. That was I was only able to go in there to see that cutscene. What the hell was that? Look, I just wanted to look at the cool statue. I was like, I figured as long as I was all the way back here, might as well check it out a little bit. To the other? Okay, oh, god damn it, it's more of these things.
Live and let live.
Did the other Faith have presents for me? Can I go visit all the Faith and just start farming up gifts? What happens if I go back to Anima's Faith Chamber? I've never, like, there's no reason to, okay, yeah, we are capture limited on these. There's no reason to ever go back
I'll
there.
be right back.
So, like, I've never thought to, like, pop in. I was just bored from running in circles in this cave for ages. And I mean, like, especially at the point in the game when you can reach this, a strength sphere is, like, the least helpful reward ever. Like,
Out of my way!
that is a joke. Alright, Riku, can you steal me purifying salts? No, you're just getting Farplane Shadows. Alright, I don't know why Riku doesn't want to steal any purifying salts, but let's kill this thing and see if it drops me some armor. Merry Christmas, it's socks. Are they nice socks? No. Hanes ankle socks.
Yeah.
I didn't even look if that dropped any items. I really need to pay attention to that. Lol. Like Dollar General ankle socks? It's gotta be ankle socks. Like, ankle socks are, like, just definitively the worst possible socks. No Lynx Africa for... Oh, is that... Wait. You're talking about, like, what we call Axe here in America, right?
Enough.
Because for some reason it's like, it's a different brand and... Okay. Yeah. I didn't know if you meant, like, the cat. Like, I don't think they have those in Africa, but I could be wrong. Oh! I'm not imagining dragons. Link's Africa gifts are like a rite of passage for Christmas gifts. Okay. Let's... Yeah, well, yeah, it's got to be the gift set. Like, is it the, like, the... Here, have a matching body wash... 3-in-1 shampoo and, some spray-on deodorant?
Booyah!
The true bottom tier of, Okay. There was one, like, men's cologne, an Adidas men's cologne, that was like a staple of, like, ah, you're a man now. We're going to buy you the cheapest possible cologne you can get at the corner store. And everyone got one. Like, I think every single person I know that, like, when they turned, like, 16, it was like, here you go.
Ow! It's over.
Alright. It wasn't Old Spice. It was definitely Adidas. It was Adidas Moves or something like that. I don't remember. Sadly, being 16 was a long time ago. We're gonna try not to think about how long ago that
I won't
was.
go so easy on you next time.
Oh my god, these stupid magic pots. Get out of here.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
See, this is why we need no encounters, because sometimes we're going to be running through an area and just to hell with it. Still a spring chicken. Yeah! Yeah, that's right. Grab some of these. I think I'm digging this first room. I think the rooms must have a different enemy encounter table than the hallways, because I swear we're getting different monsters in these rooms. Keep working on it. Okay, remember to watch the item this time and see if it drops the item that I need. Because this whole process could become much quicker if I just get lucky and this guy drops the item that I need. I was like, I think I'm definitively like a fall to midwinter chicken at best. No, nothing here. Although that said,
Check this out.
keep farming the overdrive. Wait, that didn't trigger the wrong message? Did I get it right?
I
Get
won't go
outta
so
here.
easy on you next time.
That's true, it was. It was like 22 years ago?
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm reaching the point now where half my coworkers, I'm like, at the point where I have more in common with their parents
right
than I
back.
do with them. Which is like, great, thanks. Okay, imp capture. Oh wait, then that means we've captured all of this. Defend, run.
Live and let live.
So we've definitely got the EPOS. We got the imps. Oh no. Oh no. Axe had a chokehold in the youth before that. Axe was still a thing
won't
when
go
I
so
was in
easy
high
on you
school.
next
Don't
time.
worry. I think that was like right at the tail end of the '90s, right into the turn of the millennia that took over. I do remember them as a quote-unquote newish brand, though. Okay. Another dragon. I think we need one more after this. Oh, two? Okay. Yeah, I was still in high school then, so that makes sense. Matter of fact, 02 would have been the year that I turned 16. Come to think of it. At the dawn of time, cavemen were still using Link's Africa. You know, is that why it's called that? Because it's like the cradle of life, right? Like that's where all of humanity like originated from. No, it wasn't Bod that I was thinking. It was one of the Adidas colognes. I don't remember which one. I could picture the bottle because the bottle it was like a blue bottle and it had the Adidas like 3-stripe logo like embedded, etched into the glass. If it was glass, it honestly might have been just like particularly hard clear plastic, but it was very much the bottom tier of cologne. It was like the $20 bottle at the local corner store.
Live and let live.
It's your 16th birthday, so we're gonna pretend that you're an adult now. And that means you wear cologne, apparently. But I don't want to spend any real money on it because you're 16 and that would be silly.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
It's that gift. Yeah, there you go. I knew it was like a cool moves or move or something with move in the... That was it. Yep. That was the one. Let's just get Yuna in here, it's fine. Oh, these are annoying. Oh, Auron has no MP. Which means no armor break. Okay. I think I say we leave now, because we've got all of the
I won't go so easy on you
lizards
next
that I was
time.
trying to collect. We can come back and farm the rest of that crap later. Like, once we've, like, done some more work on the sphere grid, my characters aren't, you know, struggling to kill these things. It'll be much easier to do that later. What do we want to do with Auron? More flashbacks and like dying in my school locker room because everyone was playing Axe. Yeah, there you go. The smell of the early 2000s, I suppose, but yeah. What was the like the original? It was Kilo. It was the green one. That was the real popular one. Africa was definitely newer. Like I feel like Africa got introduced in like maybe 07, somewhere around there, 06. But like Kilo, it was like 3 green stripes was the logo, was the OG axe. Ah, the scent of high school.
You're coward.
Alright, we're done with that. I need to go to Mihen... Let's go to Calmlands real quick and double check my counts. Make sure I'm all set on my counts.
Yeehaw! Here we go.
Hey, how's it going, Mochi? Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I don't remember if I said hi there during that, but yeah. Hello. Welcome in. We're dragon hunting. Because apparently capturing a bunch of dragons is the secret to getting no encounters armor if I want to not farm ghosts for the rest of my life. Which I'm not going to lie, I think I didn't look at whether or not we got one from that ghost. I could have one in my inventory right now for all I know. I'm just terrible at remembering to look at the actual, like, reward screen. I'm so used to it being irrelevant that I just kind of skip through it. Both are fit of chest problems of breathing. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Definitely not ideal. Researching specimens you brought from the cave, and I've created a nasty beast, silver hourglass times 40. No, I don't want to fight that. That sounds horrifying. Alright. Anything else? Okay, he wants more iron giants, so hold up. What are silver hourglasses used for? Silver hourglasses. Slow touch? I mean, interesting, but not super useful. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I can actually use 3 stars to just put 1 MP cost on things. No kidding. Double AP for Mega Elixirs? That's actually not even that bad. Overdrive to AP is going to be really useful later. We're going to want triple overdrive as well. I don't remember where we get that. And give me a piece of armor I can take a look at real quick. Does my silver hourglass do anything particularly interesting on slow ward? Not even slow proof though. Like, it's kind of lame. Yes, we need a bunch more purifying salts. So let me just check my list. Rated a nasty imp. Oh. No. No, I don't want to fight that. Thank you. Anyways, let's just see if we got anything else. Rated a monster. Oh my god, he's got a unique one. Supreme Gems. The hell? Hold up, what do those do? We're getting all kinds of cool stuff here today. Little tiny version of the emo kind of look like she's wearing deal with it glasses. Just thick eyelashes. Oh! I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was the shades too. Yeah, the little waving one, I thought that was totally the shades. So wait, what is Supreme Gems? What was that? Supreme Gems. Strength plus 20. Okay. Now we're talking. Or Magic plus 20. I mean, it's no ultimate weapon or anything, but like, now we're getting into some useful stuff. Do Supreme Gems do anything on armor? Let's just check and see, because sometimes these rewards can let you craft some really nice stuff. Nope. Okay, nothing I can do on here. Cool. How am I looking on monsters? We needed to fight... Oh god, yeah, okay. It's these guys, I'm fairly certain. 4 more there, and then 1 more of the ones on the Thunder Plains. Okay. Board the airship.
You're counting.
We'll fly to Mihen. This should be fine.
Here we go.
I think now you gotta make a deal with it. Are those ones yours? I can't even tell whose those are. I don't recognize those ones. I'm fairly certain that these guys are only like down on the lower road. Is it the Mihen Low Road? Like this whole area is just called Mihen High Road if on like the map, but like this is the wait, High Road, New Road. Okay, is it High Road, Old Road? Is that how this works? Is there a low road? Am I just forgetting where the low road is? Maybe I am. Alright, head down here. I think this is where we find those monsters that I'm looking for. So we're just going to ditch the Chocobo. Chocobo did its job, got us to here. Let's go find us some dragons. There's one. And some more lizards. And the floating eyeball. We are in business. Already have everything we need out of these guys. Wait. Am I wrong? Wait, what? What do you mean limit already? Oh no. Hold up, we gotta go back to the Calm Lands. We may have a problem. Wait. Wait. Because if what I'm thinking is true, that might mean that the monsters we need to fight are on the bit up here, which currently has the Dark Mage's sisters standing on it.
You're counting.
Which would be a tiny bit of a concern. I think I could still get in there by taking the back road. Okay, hold up. I thought Mushroom Rock had its own list. Does Mushroom Rock not have its own list and it's just shared with the Mian High Road? That could be what's going on. Or I just read it wrong, like an idiot. That's also possible. Okay, so let's go to fight. Mushroom Rock. Oh, it is Mushroom Rock Road. I'm just an idiot. Okay, that's a problem. If I take the airship to Mushroom Rock, where does that put me?
Here we go.
Is this going to put me before or after? Oh, it's the bit down there, which is totally useless.
You're counting.
Maybe not totally useless. Let's see if we can fight the enemies I'm looking for down here.
Here we go.
This is like the bottom of a little pit. Like, off the main path. If there's encounters down here, though, maybe we can just... Yeah, we can just get the encounters we need down here. We're fine. Screw it. I was like, you can still get to the upper area if you go across the Jose shore.
Farewell.
And then loop back through, but I don't remember where you trigger the Mage's Sisters fight if you're taking the back route. I know you trigger it, like, basically as soon as you walk into the area, if you go in the front road. But if you're going to the back road, it might be a little farther down.
Say your prayers.
Well, it should be a little farther down anyway. I just don't know exactly where.
Yeah.
This is fine. Gets me some more of these things. I need 2 more, I believe. And then we just gotta go back to Thunder Plains and capture one of the dragons on the Thunder Plains. And that should be everything? Again, unless I'm forgetting something somewhere. What's this? Can we capture these? I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, you can. Neat. Alright, come on. There's one of the 2 that I need. Also, I should take a look into what I need, where you get Kimahri's spear from. I don't actually remember where you get that thing. I think I have everything I need as far as, like, crest and whatever for him. Do I? Am I good on him? Is Kimahri's Saturn, right? This is Waka, that's Lulu, and then the one that I'm missing is Riku? So if I can just find Kimahri's weapon, then we're good to go. I just don't remember where his spear lives. Okay. That should be everything we need.
Enough.
Perfect. So now I just need one more of the guys off the... I'm gonna test something. I was glancing at like where to get purifying salts from earlier. And it was like, oh, you can capture 4 of each of the lizards. I was under the impression that the species creations required 5, but everyone seemed to just be going with the it's 4. If it's 4, I've already got what I need. So let's just test and see if that's true.
Here we go.
But I don't think that is true. I'm fairly certain it's 5 for the species creations. Also, maybe it varies per species, but that would be very strange. Alright, so... he's either going to be like, I've created a monster, or say he's going to say, I've studied the dragons you've been catching, or drakes. Or he's going to do nothing. After training all the dragons, oh my god, it is only 4. And we got our purifying salts times 99. You want to take a swing at it? First fight's free? God, no. Alright, beautiful. We can come back and challenge him whenever. No big deal. That's all I wanted. Is there anything else? No. Sweet. So, at this point, we just need to find us... let's put on Tidus. Why not? We'll give Tidus... oh, that soft shield that he's wearing will be a perfect candidate. Just throw... well, actually, maybe I don't want to put on stone proof. Because then if I want to fight something, but I want to have stone proof, I'd have to make another stone proof, which would be really annoying. Stone ward. There we go. We'll put it on that. There's no reason I would ever want stone ward instead of stone proof. So now... we can just slap the old no encounters on there for 30 purifying salts. And we've got ourselves a peaceful shield. And at that point, we just go on ahead, slap that on Tidus, reduces his current MP, I guess? I don't know. And at this point, we can now just run around forever. We'll never have another encounter again. You can just free explore the game as much as you want to. The only encounters you'll run into are boss encounters or fixed encounters from like there's certain like traps and stuff that'll have like a fixed encounter at the place. Those obviously you don't avoid, but as you can see, regular encounters are just completely gone now, and you can just roam around forever. When you're doing treasure hunting, when you're doing stuff like that, makes life so much easier. The big one. I'm not gonna do this right now, but we'll show you what we will have to do. This is like a lifesaver when you want to do Thunder Plains.
Here we go.
Oh, actually, I think I just remembered how I get Kimahri's weapon, come to think of it. I think we can do that right now, like basically free. We need to run out into the Thunder Plains, and probably gonna get hit by a bunch of lightning. Oh my god, he's a madman. Got the dodge. Where's my little pit? There's a pit around here somewhere that I want to jump in. Might be this little bit over here. No, that's not right. Maybe it's in the next area. One second, I want to check if I can find where this pit is. There's like a little divot in the ground. It's kind of darker than the rest of the ground around it. Oh, Ixion's out here, isn't it? Hmm. Huh. Wonder if that's gonna be a problem. Kinda forgot that we activated Dark Ixion. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll just leave. I thought it was in the lower area. Alright. Good job. Let's just... I don't even have my hand... There it is. This is what I'm looking for. Right here. So we want to cross that. I just got to get the timing down right. Once we... dodge one, run over here, run back. This is slower than I remember. Usually if you run and touch that pillar, you'll get one like just as you set foot into this. Set the pillar, back to here. Why is my lightning slower than I'm expecting? What the hell? I don't like that. The whole point of this is that it's, like, reliable. There we go. But yeah, we're just gonna need to do this 200 times in a row, without missing a single one. Not the easiest thing in the world, but doable if you practice. And yeah, mashing X just causes you to get automatically hit by a lightning bolt that'll kill you. I haven't been keeping count, so we're definitely not doing it right now. But yeah, you can kind of see now I've got this little pattern set up. Basically every time I round that corner, a lightning bolt's going to drop. And we just rinse and repeat this until we get to 200. It takes a little while, but it's not too bad. And because it's like a fairly consistent timing once you get the right little, like, you can see I got this little loop set up here. And it's a pretty consistent, like, when I cross that little ridge, dipping down into the pit, there's a flash, press X, you dodge. Cross the line, you press X, you dodge. You cross the line, you press X, you dodge. And this makes it, like, much less aggravating than trying to do this the regular way. You can, like, almost do this with your eyes closed, but you don't. You shouldn't. Don't do that. But, like, it's much, much safer than trying to do it any other way. 200 is still an insanely high number. I don't know why they felt they needed to make it that high. Because the thing is, like, you're either using this method where you make it, like, really consistent and reliable, and then 200 is just a chore, or you do, like, the random method, and 200 is, like, an absolutely monumental feat that only gods can achieve. Which is a little insane to, like, make it that much of a, like, Either you figure out the gimmick or you have a hell of a time. That said, I think we can fairly well demonstrate that this is the way to do it. If you ever want to do this on your own, this is the way to do it. You just get used to doing this. The only thing you gotta kind of watch yourself for is don't get too greedy. Wait until the flash and then press the button. It's very easy to get into a like rhythm and you can feel like you want to press the button early. Just get used to pressing it as the flash happens, because sometimes it'll be a little bit later than you might expect, or a little bit earlier. But it gives you a much narrower window that you're watching for, because you're pretty much never going to see it like here. I believe there is a tiny built-in cooldown on like consecutive lightning strikes, so like if you just do this little run here, it's basically enough to burn the cooldown. And then as you come back around, another flash. There are like different strike rates. Like there's areas in the Thunder Plains that will have a higher or lower like spawn rate for lightning strikes. And so like depending on where you're standing, you will be hit more or less often. And this little pit here is one of the highest strike rates in the entire Thunder Plains. I think there are a few other areas that technically have the same strike rate, but they aren't as visually distinct as this. This is this really nice ridge where you kind of like dip down a little bit as you're going over it, and it makes it very easy to tell that you've like crossed the little threshold for where you need to be. But yeah, there you go. Welcome to lightning strikes in the Thunder Plains. We're gonna run north. We're just gonna see what I got there. I'm gonna probably get hit on the way out of here and break my streak, which is unfortunate, but oh well. There's a little book you can use in the hotel to check your progress. So here, this chest. It's gonna break your streak, unfortunately, also, but let's just see what we got there. Tired of being struck by lightning, feeling burnt out, coming in for a rest at the Billigan Memorial Travel Agency. Obtained an ether. Even several bouts of electrocution will keep you down for your admirable display of courage. Confers upon you the Fighting Spirit Award, an elixir. Dodge 5 lightning bolts in a row. Commemorative gift, 2 X potions. 10 bolts in a row. Mega potion. 20 bolts in a row. 2 MP spheres. 50 bolts in a row. 3 strength spheres. What the hell? What a ripoff. Alright, that's all we got. So I was shy of 100 there. There should be a book that will tell me what we got, my record. And that was definitely my record, so... Titus' record, 84 bolts struck towards Titus, 62 consecutive. So that was, yeah, 62 consecutive in the time that took. So not even too terrible. Like, I'm a little over 50 there, so you have to do about a little over 3 times that amount of grinding to get Lulu's ultimate weapon. We'll be coming back and doing that, like, eventually. Not right now. That might be a good one to do, like, at the start of a stream one day, just to kind of, like, something mindless I can do while we wait for people to shuffle in. Just run in a circle for a bit. Plus, the chat's less active typically at the start of the stream, so it's less likely it'll be distracted by chat and get killed by lightning. I'm curious if this still counts as consecutive bolts. So I was at 62. 4, 5, 66, 67. Screw, we're gonna try it. Fuck it. 68, 69. Lol. 70. Alright, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's a mistake. That was a big mistake. Why isn't it? Where's my lightning? 8. 9. I think I didn't go far enough over. 90. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Big hundo. Man, I'm gonna be disappointed if this interrupted my streak when I went and talked to that book. Alright, 1. 2. Oh no, my nose itches. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And 1. 2. 3. 4. My God, this is boring. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 20. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 30. 1. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Ooh, I pressed a little early that time. That was a little dangerous. 1. That was 50, I believe, though, right? Yeah. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 60. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 70. 1. Ooh, that was real dangerous. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 80. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 90. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, 200. I'm gonna go for another 62 just to be safe. Just to be on the safe side. 1. Just in case I did interrupt it there. 2. I don't know if checking the book breaks it, but 3. We'll go for 200 straight in one run just to make sure. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 20. Alright. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 30. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 40. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 50. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 60. Okay, 2 more, and that should be safe either way. 1. Okay, now, we either just did 200, we did 200 in a row there. It's possible that my record's going to say 262. I'm curious to see which one it is. Either way, we got Lulu's weapon out of the way. That is one of the hardest things to do in this game, is just your 200 like, consecutive lightning bolt, because, like, you miss one and, oh god, does that suck? Alright, what do we get? Give me my crest, please. 100 in a row. HP sphere times 3. 150 in a row. 4 mega elixirs. 200 in a row and the lightning strike reward, because they're mean and they don't give you the achievement when you dodge your 200 lightning strike. They give you your achievement when you open the fucking chest. What a jerk. The Venus sigil. Let's just check. Did that count as 200 or did that count as 262? 284 total? 270 total. Oh no, 200 consecutive. Okay, so I'm glad I did the extra 62 there, because stepping inside here and reading this book definitely does interrupt the count. I am very glad I did that extra 62. Because otherwise we would have had to do an additional 200. Oh my god. Do we have Onion Knight? I don't think we do. Where does Lulu's ultimate weapon live? Like, I don't actually remember where you get the physical weapon. I think I've got both bits of her, Yeah, we've got the crest and the sigil, so I just need to find Lulu's ultimate, the actual physical ultimate weapon. And guess what I'm not doing from here on out? Lightning, do your worst. Also, this is the exact same controller I was using the last time I did this like 10 years ago. Hi, you were counting, so I waited. Hey, welcome in, Zan. That was the 200 lightning strike dodge. We got 200 consecutive strikes dodged. Lulu's ultimate weapon basically secured. Alright, let's pray to some Cactuars. Okay, that is one Cactuar prayed at. There's a few more of them out here that we gotta find. Oh god, I absolutely cannot be fucking bothered. Not a chance in hell am I pressing another button when this screen flashes. Good old Lightning Rod Titus has got this on lockdown, don't worry about it. Remember how many counts you needed? Was here before 100? Yeah. Well, the thing is, I did 62 and then I went and checked where I was at, and I was like, I wonder if I need to do an additional, like, 138, or if I need to do an additional 200. And it turns out that it was an additional 200. So I'm glad that I just did that, because otherwise I would have had to do 200 as a separate set. I would have done 62, then 138, then I would have had to do another 200. So I'm glad I just tacked an extra 62 on the end there just to make sure. Because otherwise, yeah, that would have been very annoying. And yeah, it's so troll of the game to not actually tell you. If I'm not mistaken, this is how you get Kimahri's weapon, is by praying to these Cactuar statues. And each time you pray, it's gonna, like, shut that statue off, and you gotta go find the other ones that are lit up. Also, we're gonna see if we have a slight problem, because I think I did activate Dark Ixion out here. And that could potentially cause some slight issues. And by slight, I mean, like, catastrophic. Okay, I see the little ones moving around out there. I need to see if that Cactuar statue right there is going to glow again. Yeah, there it is. Where is Dark Ixion? Okay, he's just standing there menacingly. Where is my next glowy stone? How do I find where I need to go? Can I just go around him? We'll just go around him. I don't remember the secret to this bit. I was like, I know this is how you get Kamari's weapon, is by activating all these dumb Cactuar rocks. But I don't remember if there's a trick to it. Like if there's like a how to get it to glow. I need to find the glowing ones. Not that one back there. Not you. Not you. I like the outside wall because I don't want to deal with those guys. Where's my glowing one? Game? I have to go back to the other bit? Oh, it's so funny. Titus is gonna have brain damage. Oh. Or superpowers, that's true. Wait, there's a little invisible ghost Cactuar right there. You see that? What's it doing? How do I interact with that? He's like following me. We need to find the rest of the statues, maybe? And then he'll be like active? I don't remember how this works at all. There he is. Look at him go. No. Oh my god. Well, none of these are glowing. Where's he going? What's he doing? Alright, maybe we need to go look at those other Cactuar statues in that second area. Is he a ghost? He did his best impression of a lightning rod. Possibly. Wait, there's another one right here. What am I missing? Oh my god. What is the secret here? I feel like there's... Oh my god. There's gotta be one of those that I missed somewhere. I feel like maybe this is the secret. Is to activate all of the statues? And then that guy will not be a ghost or something? I don't know. That means I gotta find all the statues. go up and start pressing X square on these and see if anything happens. No? Nothing over here. Is there like anything back there? No? I'm looking for any sign of a glowing Cactuar statue. This is very strange that none of these are doing anything. Am I gonna have to look up a guide for this because I'm not seeing anything happening? And none of the statues are glowing. Am I cool to just walk past you guys? Yeah, this is a little strange. Okay. Hold up. Let's just figure this out. Thunder Plains Cactuar Stones. What is the deal with that? Bit. Uh-huh. So, apparently, if the Cactuar statues are appearing, or the little ghosts are appearing, that means I've done what I need to do. Now, I'm supposed to follow these ghosts, and they're supposed to lead me to something that I then pray at. Alright. Lead away, Cactuar ghosts. Just gotta track one of them there Cactuar ghosts down. There's one. Okay, so now we just follow these guys? Apparently. Wonderful. Okay, so he goes here. And then we press square. Ah. Obviously. Okay. Cool. There's Kimahri's weapon. It's very weird to me that Kimahri's weapon is here and not Lulu's. Like, we just did the 200 lightning strike thing for Lulu. Why am I not getting Lulu's weapon here? Oh, you know what? Is Lulu's weapon on the far plane? It might be. Spirit Lance, fantastic. Let's go check that out. We can just go check the far plane really easily from back here, I believe. I don't even know if this is right. I don't remember where her weapon is at all. I was like, I know distinctly my first playthrough I definitely did not do the 200 lightning strike nonsense, and I think I just skipped getting her weapon as a result, because I knew I wasn't going to be doing that. Because the first time I played this was pre-YouTube, and so we didn't have handy guides that could show you, like, where to do the lightning strike dodging efficiently. And you just had to run around like an idiot and try to dodge it the old-fashioned way, which is not enjoyable. No, nothing up here. Alright, screw it. I want to know where her weapon is. FFX Onion Knight. Location. It's in the first area of Baj Temple. The same area where you fought Cascano. Really? Oh, is it because I went straight into the Cascano fight? I didn't even see it? That's entirely possible. I was like, yeah, when we were there, I don't think I was really messing around with side stuff. Oops. Save sphere in here? Probably. Alright. Yeah, I would not have ended up checking there for a long while if we were going by full manual. That's okay. Let's head to Baj. We'll grab that. And then we can go power up both Kimahri. They're gonna be at the top? Am I an idiot? Oh, yeah, okay.
Here we go!
Go power up Kimahri and Lulu's weapons. Alright, it says it's in this room. Hydrate. Good thinking. I just spent a long time staring at bright flashes of light on a screen. To be fair, it wasn't even that long. Like, I don't know, did anybody time that? Like, it takes a little while, sure, but it's not like crazy. Okay, so her weapon is in here somewhere, it says. It's funny, because I definitely had the Celestial Mirror when we came here the first time. But I just kind of like went straight for the fight with Cascano, just to get that out of the way. So I probably just skipped right over it. Oh, what's this? Aha! Yeah, long stories nowadays are good back then. The amount of content these JRPGs have is insane. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you want to talk insane length, story, plot heavy, content deep video games, like, it's not new, but like, Witcher 3 is like, probably the king of that. Like, it is absurd how much content is in that game. And like Baldur's Gate 3, I would say is up there too. Like that's got an absolute mountain of content. That said, I do miss this style of like turn-based party-driven JRPG thing. Like I do miss this. I haven't had a game like this in quite a while. I've heard really good things about Dragon Quest. Is it 9 or 11? What was the one that everybody loved? I don't follow the Dragon Quest series. I don't remember. I remember it had an I and X in the title, but I don't remember which order they were in.
You're counting on me, kid.
I think it's 9. I know people really enjoyed that one. Octopath Traveler was really solid from what I remember. There's been some newer stuff, but you don't get them as often anymore. Like back in the day, it was like you get a new Final Fantasy game every other year, and it was like an insane amount of content. All right, so we got Onion Knight, we got Kimahri's weapon. We are going to head to Lake Macalania, maybe. Let's try Lake Macalania.
Here we go!
Divinity Original Sin. Oh, Divinity Original Sin's awesome. Yeah, for sure. This isn't where I want to be. Actually, that might have been alright, come to think of it. I just realized that connects backwards to where I want to be. Yeah, Divinity Original Sin is really quite good. I mean, same people that made, Yeah, we'll take Lake Macalania. Same people that made Baldur's Gate 3. Larian is just fantastic. What else tells you about Bravely Default? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bravely Default is a bunch of the, like, I think, Final Fantasy OG team. And, like, man, it's real good. Yeah. I have not finished it, but if you're missing that old school JRPG style, it has got it in spades. Quite a solid bit of work. Where is... This is where I want to be. That's the thing, is I don't know if I have the time for those kind of games anymore. Like, even fitting this in is like... God, it's a mountain. And, like, I feel like I'm making pretty good progress here, but, like, 40 hours is a chunk. It's like when I was doing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Speaking of big JRPGs that are modern, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, mountain of a game. Huge. I still haven't done half of it. Lulu, complete the ritual. There's the old Onion Knight doll. Round 1. Other thing I wish would come back, free time? Full movie videos. Oh, like live action, are you talking? A lot of the RGG games are modern RPGs. Or because it's just mini games the game. I loved all the mini games though, to be fair. I loved that kind of stuff. Chapter 6 through 11 or 8 through 11 are a huge slug. Which ones were 8 through 11? Don't lose the game today. I'm trying to think what 8 through 11 was. I overall really enjoyed Rebirth. I can't complain. There were a couple of specific enemies and fights that like felt kind of janky, mostly because like the scan data would just give you like inaccurate information about how to fight the enemy, and it's like, well, that's crap. Like, but overall, I loved the. I will say specifically Chapter 12, when you get the boat, is like, man, that game opens up. The desert and... Oh, yeah, that can get a little weird. Just because the pacing feels weird. Because, like, they open up so much content. That's where I stopped doing all of the side content as I was going through. Because I was like, if you're trying to keep up with all the side content, there's just so much of it that gets dumped on you all at once. I just kind of stopped focusing side content and went main story for a little bit. And then I was fine. Had a great time. Alright. Let's... Wait, we don't have his ultimate weapon yet, right? Got that. Games like Judgment, Yakuza series. Oh, yeah. RGG games. One of the best modern fighter RPGs. So much side content, amazing story, lots of cutscenes. Not necessarily movie cutscenes. Games feel like an interactive movie majority of the time. I think FMVs and video games are classic. They're done good. It's a lot more expensive. Yeah, that's true. Star Trek TNG FMV. Are you thinking of the VHS board game? With the Klingon with Gowron in it? Well, not Gowron, but Ryan. Is it Ryan O'Malley? I think his name is. Later, Ryan. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. Let's real quick just wait. Possibly. Not this one. There we go. My uncle had gotten an emulated version. I'm trying to think what Star Trek FMV there was. Speaking of Star Trek video games, though, there's like a Telltale Games style Star Trek game that came out a little while ago that I'm like, that looks interesting. That's something that I might take a look at here. Star Trek FMV. God, I remember there was like... I don't know if I would call it a, quote, FMV game, but I remember that some of the... was it Fleet Commander? There was like some like top-down map-based strategy games where you control the fleet of ships. And they did some live-action videos for the story in that. Like, I wouldn't call it a full FMV. Star Trek Borg. Ooh, I don't think I've played that. Ooh. That's one I might have to look into. I do like me some Borg. Alright. There's one more ultimate weapon that we should be able to get here. I think. Maybe. Scan a Borg, and Q pops up and is like, are you going to scan it to death? Oh my god, John Delancey's in it? Oh, then done.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Oh man, I gotta look this up. That is a must play then. If it's got Borg and John Delancey, apparently it's been remastered? Really? BorgRemastered.com. Or BorgMastered.com.
We're counting on you, kid.
But yeah, no, they are. Oh, I have to look into that. That is on my list. We'll be seeing that soon. I can promise you that, because I love Star Trek, man. It's French, of course. No, I love, especially TNG era Star Trek. Although that I can't actually tell. That might be Voyager. Looking at Q's uniform in that, in the bit that Bethany pulled up, that might have been Voyager, because he's got the colored stripe. Yeah, that's the Voyager uniform, because he's got the colored stripe on the top and then black on the bottom. So I'm going to guess that that is a Voyager tie-in game. It wasn't the interactive audiobook. What is that? I saw there was one that had the VHS tape, and like if it's the VHS one, that's not going to work without the board game. Very weird. Look at the uniform, I don't think it's TNG. Yeah. Well, John Delancey was in Voyager. Yeah, I mean, technically John Delancey was also in... He showed up in Deep Space Nine once, but he was a fairly recurring character in Voyager, and the Voyager crew encountered the Borg a bunch. I don't think we actually had any Borg in Deep Space Nine. I think other than the opening episode where you see Wolf 359 when Sisko's like evacuating the Saratoga, I don't think they actually had any Borg in that one. 96 would be about right for Voyager as well. I think Deep Space, or I think TNG had ended at that point. If I'm not mistaken, TNG was either 85 or like 80, late 80s. Ran 7 years. It would have been over by then. It's time to rewatch TNG. Oh man, TNG's so good. Classic. Absolute classic. I've been rewatching Deep Space Nine actually recently. When I'm like eating dinner or just killing some time painting a miniature or something, I've been putting on old Deep Space Nine episodes and like, man, holds up so well. That Avery Brooks was a fantastic captain. Alright, I need to do the mini game out here with the Cactuar Village. We also need to find, there's a chest I missed out here somewhere that has parts of Riku's weapon. Like the sigils and or / crests for Riku's weapon is somewhere in Cenobia Central. So like the bit we're in right now. It's all on Netflix? Oh, nice. I want to say they pulled it on Netflix in the US because Paramount has its own streaming platform, and they put it all on Paramount. There was a little while in like 2010 roughly where they had StarTrek.com just had all of the episodes available free to watch, which was like, oh my god, you didn't need a subscription, you didn't need an account, you just logged in, like clicked on the website, hit go, and you could watch all of it. It was brilliant. And then Paramount Plus came along and ruined everything. That's okay. It does give me all of my Star Trek in one spot. Including, like, Enterprise, if I ever feel like hating myself. High Potion. I also need to get around... Oh, what's this? Mercury Crest. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. So now we need the Sigil, and we should be good to go. Oh, there's a summoner over there. That's going to be one of the Dark Aeons. Good. Some of the visual effects for the game were from the Emissary episode of Deep Space. So yeah, Emissary is the opening episode, which shows a flashback to the Battle of Wolf 359. So it would make sense that they would use some of the footage from that, because they actually had in TNG, where when Wolf 359 took place, they didn't have the budget to show it, so you just see the wreckage afterwards. And then it was like in DS9 they decided to tie Sisko's backstory to Wolf 359. Writing on the stone. 10 little gatekeepers play in the sand. Tomei's gone to fetch the water. Ah! Using spheres to control the sands, they defend their village. Their gatekeepers present all 10. Right, I remember this. We gotta go find all the hidden cactuars. And get the spheres from them. Yeah, when they did the Best of Both Worlds Part 1 and 2, they didn't have the budget to do the flashy battle scene they wanted to do. So you only see like I think a couple glimpses of it from like super minor shots of it from like inside the Borg ship on the view screen or something like that. Really basic stuff. And you see the aftermath of the battle with all the like wrecks of the ship floating in space. And then Deep Space Nine, like, well, we're gonna tie Sisko's backstory into that and have it like dovetail off of the Locutus storyline. And they're like, well, we got a little bit more budget because it's our opening episode, so we can blow a little bit of cash right here. And they're giving us a whole budget for building all these fancy sets and whatever. So we'll set a little bit of that aside and blow some special effects budget on Deep Space Nine. Honestly, probably had the best like space battles. If you just like Star Trek space battles, oh my god. Deep Space Nine had tons of them, like big flashy ones. Like the Dominion War had a bunch of cool fights. There's like the battle for Deep Space Nine at one point. Like there's a ton of really big flashy fights in that one. Super cool. I almost wonder how much of that was like them like piggybacking off of like unused like shots from some of the movies. If they were just like, well, we've got some spare footage laying around they shot for one of the TNG movies. We'll just borrow that real quick for... Okay. How does this work? If I remember correctly, he's going to turn around and look at me sometimes. And we have to not be moving when that happens. A little dim. They just like combat. It'll turn and face any enemy that takes their back. If you fail to sneak up on them, they'll realize they've overestimated their enemy and depart in disgust. Sneak up on the cactuars and their backs are turned to confront them. It's better that way, believe me. We got him. Alright. Okay. Fail to catch the sphere and you'll obtain a Sphere del Parador. Beat the gatekeeper and obtain his personalized sphere. Collect lots of spheres to receive an award at the village. I don't remember if I have to... Oh god. We're gonna save just in case I do need to get all, like, the correct spheres. I don't remember if getting Spheres del Parador, like, blocks me out of Riku's ultimate weapon. I don't think it would, because I don't think they're gonna lock you... I don't think any of the ultimate weapons are missable. It's like, I think even if I screw up, I still get something. But we'll try to get the good reward, because that'll be better. Probably done stream by the time I come back. Wait, what time is it? Oh no. Oh, I should stop, like, soon. I didn't realize how much time I wasted on lightning bolts. Yeah, you should go. Don't stay up. on my account. I will go drop this sphere off, we'll save, and then I'll probably call it a part there. Because, yeah, I just realized how late it was. I think I'm playing a video games account. Ah, okay, good. There you go. That's much better. Yeah, we'll drop the sphere off, and then I will save there, and we will come back tomorrow. We'll come back tomorrow, and we'll wrap up the rest of this. We should be able to get Riku's ultimate weapon, and maybe... I think I've got enough money for it. We could potentially see if we can go do Wakka's. And then we can just get all the ultimate weapons done. Wakka's is a little more involved, because it requires a lot of Blitzball. Writing appears in the sphere, set in the stone. 9 little gatekeepers. Rovivia's gone walkabout, be back soon. The hell does that mean? Had to remind me of time. Yeah, fair. I should have looked when I saved. Does that mean they're like right near me? Gone walkabout. What are you saying, game? Alright, whatever. We'll just go save and then we'll come back. I was like, yeah, I forgot about this little mini game. We have to go find all the little cactuars out in the desert and then play like hot cold with them. Red light, green light, I guess is probably closer, but yeah. Get all your little spheres. Ooh. I believe this gets me the Mercury Sigil. I believe we also already have her weapon. This will give me the Mercury Sigil. And then, yeah, Jupiter Sigil is a reward from the Blitzball tournaments. And we're going to need to go build a team before we get into any severe Blitzballing. But it's also pretty easy to do because you can just look up the best possible roster for Blitzball and then just go recruit those guys. And it does not take much. Yeah, we'll call it a part there. I'm going to go get myself some sleep. Thank you again for stopping in, everybody. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be picking up the rest of the ultimate weapons. Once we got all the ultimate weapons, I think we will head into Omega Ruins. And then once we've done Omega Ruins, it's time to really start gearing up for the ultra hard content. That's when we have to start doing Monster Arena stuff. And then once we've got all the Monster Arena stuff down, then it's time to start looking at stat maxing all of our characters. And then once we've got all of that done, then it's time to start looking at the Dark Aeons and Penance. So we've still got quite a bit to do, but we're making good progress, I'd say. I mean, for... What are we at right now? 40-something hours? 42 hours, basically. We're not doing too bad. I think we should be able to do everything, including penance, in under 100 hours. Which is... maybe sounds like a lot. Probably under 80 hours, honestly. Again, maybe sounds like a lot, but it's not that bad considering how much there is to do in this. And maybe it won't even be that long. We'll find out. Like I've got the time. There's a really good leveling trick you can do in this game to like just burn through levels. You can get dozens and dozens of levels in a single fight, really, really easily, and just kind of blow through the sphere grid super quick. The only other thing I've got to really look into is like which stat spheres I want to add to the sphere grid to make sure my characters have the like appropriate stats for the end game. We want to make sure some of their specific stats are like maxed out. Like I think it's specifically evasion, accuracy, luck, and agility. We want like specific hard caps for. Possibly defense might matter, but I don't know. We'll look into all that later, get that all keyed in, get everybody all set up for the end game, and then once we're done with that, we decide what we want to do next. Possibly Final Fantasy X-2, possibly something else just to break up the Final Fantasy spree a little bit. We'll see. But again, thank you all for joining, much appreciated. Let me get out of here, and then we will slap up the old ending screen, and we'll call it a part there for now. Wait, helps so I don't mute. Thank you again, and let me throw up the social media links there. If you want to follow any updates on what we're doing, it'll all be on there, and I will throw the old VODs all onto the YouTube channel shortly. I've got all the older series done. I don't think I have all of this up there yet, but we'll get this up there soon enough. Thank you again. I'm off to sleep. Bye for now.